So this week's video, kind of late because I'm kind of homeless this week. We're doing our best. It's fine. But anyway, to the one person who actually watches my videos, thank you for your patience. You're great. Thanks, Benny. Let's get into it.
Hi, I'm Ali. Welcome to my world, bitch. So there's all stuff about, friends reunion, whatever, okay? I just hope they don't ruin it. Now, it is not the peak of comedy, but it is enjoyable. And that's enough for me. So in light of all the frenzy, I love Friends, I love Harry Potter, I've loved Friends since I was in the womb. I can't say that about Harry Potter because it wasn't out when I was in the womb, but you know what? Here we are, and I've got my sorting hat, and I'm going to put all of the Friends characters into the house where they belong. I obviously have excellent taste, so you can trust my judgment, 100%. No worries. Okay. I don't like the look of this in the camera because when I put my head up, this bit looks massive and it looks like a duck. So it was there for the joke. Now it's coming off. Monica and Chandler are Ravenclaw. Now, does that fit with the alignment chart that I made last year? No. Does that matter? No. I still hold this up very high in high regard as gospel because it's 100% true. Okay, but they're still Ravenclaw, okay? Hogwarts houses and alignment charts are a little bit different. Monica and Chandler are Ravenclaw because they are very driven. They're really smart and particular about things. And I think that just fits more with Ravenclaw than it does anything else. And I think it also fits them together really nicely as a couple because I think that they are beautiful together. And even in early seasons, I know it wasn't planned for them to end up together, but like you can see like their beautiful friendship and affection for each other while still not taking any crap from each other. And I'm like, yo, that's great. Good for you, dudes. Phoebe is Slytherin, for obvious reasons. Ross is also Slytherin, also for obvious reasons, but they're two very different sides of Slytherin, okay? Phoebe is very Slytherin in her like cunning, a little bit selfish, a little bit rough around the edges kind of thing. She's more Slytherin than anything else, but in like the good way. Ross's Slytherin is like Death Eater, like the worst person in the whole world. He sucks, he's selfish, he's manipulative, he's so smart and like studious, so he might be a Ravenclaw, but he uses that intellect in a negative way. That's why I've put him in Slytherin, okay? There are lots of smart people in Slytherin, okay? They're more, okay? Ross sucks, is what I'm saying. So Ross is the bad side of Slytherin, Phoebe is the good side of Slytherin. Joey is Gryffindor because he is so brave and just a beautiful soul and a beautiful heart, and he's so courageous and he doesn't shy away from his feelings. Like when he's like, not intimate's not the right word, but when he's like affectionate with Chandler, he doesn't do that stupid like, oh but no homo thing. Like the bit that they do in Greece, I don't rate that. Okay, that's stupid, okay? Joey doesn't do that because he's a Gryffindor, because he's so brave and he's so comfortable in who he is. He's comfortable with himself in the fact that he is a hoe. And I feel like this show did him real dirty, and I hate that as the show went on, he just got dumber and dumber and dumber. Like they didn't have to play up his stupidity. They could have played up his beautiful heart because he's such a beautiful person in like seasons 1 through 3. Oh, he's so sweet. I love him. Rachel was a hard one to place, but I think she's a Hufflepuff, and she kind of just becomes more Hufflepuff throughout the show. I think we really see a lot of character development in her in such a positive way that is unlike any other. And it really just shows her kindness and her loyalty to her friends and how much they really, really mean to her. She's still a flawed person, like everyone, but she's Hufflepuff. Just a quick note though on their character development, because Rachel's got this amazing arc that just ebbs and flows. It's beautiful. It's so good. Whereas Joey's just goes plummets and he gets dumber and dumber, and I hate that. But then also Phoebe's goes way down in that she just gets more horny and more sexual. And I'm like, that's fine if that's who and how you are, but they made her quirkiness more about like sexiness. And I'm like, why? Because the best bit of Phoebe is when she's having her brother's triplets and she keeps telling people, oh yeah, they're my brothers. And people are just like, what? They just make her all about like the sex. And I'm like, that's fine. You're allowed to like, go for it, dude. But she wasn't always like that. You know, she always kind of liked it, but it wasn't her entire thing. Like if you watch like season 8 onwards, like 8, 9, and 10, you see how much she's really, really sexual, as opposed to 1 through 4, where it's kind of like it's suggested, but it's not as in your face as it is in the later seasons. Monica and Chandler, so beautiful. Oh my god, I love them. They just chef's kiss all around. Ross sucks. He just does. And David Schwimmer plays it in a way that is entertaining and really funny. And so yes, he might be the funniest character there, but he's the worst character there by far, because he's so aggressive and jealous and non-communicative about his feelings. I don't like it. I hate him. Now, Ross and Rachel deserve each other, because they do. Okay? They're both terrible. Ross is more terrible than Rachel is, but they're both kind of terrible. Like, especially Rachel in the beginning is really, really terrible, okay? And I have a list of examples. I'm going to read them. So I've got a list of ones where either Ross or Rachel, or both of them, are really, really horrible. And I would not put up with that crap if I was their friend, and I would literally smack them upside the head, because I'm just like, dude, you are being such a bitch right now. Okay, the one with the dozen lasagnas, the one with Ross's new girlfriend, the one with the breast milk, the one with Phoebe's husband, the one where Ross finds out, the one with the list, the one where Rachel quits, the one with all the jealousy, the one with Phoebe's ex-partner. And that's only like up until like season 3, okay? Ross and Rachel freaking suck, okay? That's why they're perfect together. Now, I'm not one of those fans who is dying for a reunion and dying for a continuation of the story, because no, like, it's never good. The only time that it ever was good was Veronica Mars. But every other time they've done like a continuation of the story later on, it sucked. So like, just don't touch it. Like, it's fine. It's fine. It's not perfect. It's fine. I think they should have ended it at season 7. They should have ended it with Monica and Chandler's wedding, because even then that was going on a bit too long, and we were losing a little bit of the basics of the characters and their heart. But it has a happy ending for them, and we could have introduced something about, like, we could have suggested at Rachel's pregnancy earlier and kind of got that kind of stuff out of the way, and had her and Ross be together at the wedding, pregnant and you know, back together or something if they wanted to, and that would have been a really beautiful way to end it. They could have also had something about Joey meeting someone at the wedding, and he's like, you know, I feel about her like really differently, like this isn't just, I don't think this is just a hookup, like I really, really like her, and something to give us hope, to be like, yes, Joey, like to really play up his heart, and that he actually does care about the women. And then I don't know how to end it for Phoebe, but really just like her having fun, and maybe she meets someone as well, or maybe like someone is introduced a little bit earlier, or she stays with someone that she was with that season. I don't really remember. I don't have a way to end it off for Phoebe, because honestly I really love her being single, and like these people that she's chosen, they're her family. She doesn't need to get married to have a family, because these people are her family. Yeah. So that's probably enough for my rant on Friends and why I am kind of against the reunion thing, and also kind of just like, just leave it. It's fine. It's not perfect, but it's fine. I wish it was different. But also maybe it'll just be them like hanging out, like the High School Musical reunion, and they're just like hanging out and chatting about it. That'd be great. I'm so on board for that. But don't pull a Gilmore Girls on us. Like, what? Just don't. Anyway, so if you dislike my hot take on Friends, that's fine. Hit me up in the comments, but also, like, don't be a dick. Be a nice person for once. Bye.